Two messages today. Number one, big banks' stranglehold on innovation in the digital channels is gone. Over the last 4 years, we've seen countless examples where community financial institutions are out innovating the big banks. Today, we're going to show you the most recent example of that, watch banking on the Apple Watch. And this takes a partnership, and this is our second message. Up on stage today, we're going to feature who we assemble together to deliver the benefits of a great digital solution. Let's start out with the demonstration. We've heard a lot about onboarding today and yesterday. It actually does happen in a native app. Craig's showing that right here. MyTech Solutions technology enabling us to simplify the onboarding process and allow it to happen in 3 to 5 minutes. This is live today. The unique part of this is that this app, a native app, morphs into mobile banking, which Craig is demonstrating right now. So the native app that you use to onboard then becomes the mobile banking app live today in production. A community bank, no money center bank doing that. Now we're going to go ahead and jump over and look a little bit at internet banking and what a mobile-only experience actually looks like when you convert your views and perspective on internet banking. And this also live today. This is how internet banking can be reimagined. A simple, elegant solution built for most of the people, but including what we call dynamic personalization, so that as end users use this internet banking product, it morphs based on their usage patterns. Dynamic personalization. The next piece is payments vendors. Allied Payment Network, the vendor behind PicturePay, the first solution in market to allow customers to take pictures of bills. A community financial institution, first to market. Payveris, providing P2P payments. Again, community banks showing that they can out-innovate money-centered banks. At this point, we're going to change gears, and Danny Pangerelli is going to come up, my co-founder, and talk to you a little bit about the Apple Watch and watch banking. Danny?
Thanks, Rob. So, does the Apple Watch require our focus as a fintech community? Arguably, we would say yes. Though Apple hasn't released any official numbers, the latest estimate is that Apple sold 3 million Apple Watches in 2 weeks. That's twice as many as Google, Android Wear, and Pebble sold all of last year. Now, it was a challenge for us. It took us 40 days to build the Apple Watch application. There were some specific design considerations that we obviously had to pay attention to. And believe it or not, it's a challenge to develop for a device that you don't actually have. So we were building onto a simulator. Then we had some access to some devices, and we were able to test it live. The key thing here is that there were 4 key areas that we focused on in this initial release. Craig has been showing you a few of them. Location-based data, the ability for the user to contact their financial institution, and then a help or an advertising section. The most important part is obviously the accounts section, where a user can log in, auto-log in to their account. They can see their balances, they can see their transaction history, all on their wrist, obviously in a secure fashion, built on the same secure network, secured, by the way, in part by Trusteer, IBM Trusteer, to assist us in building on top of that same secure MOX platform that we have in production. The key also is that this is the same mobile application that we have released for iPhone. This is the exact same application. Our friends at Citibank, speaking of big banks, released a mobile light app that is in the store, and that is their app for the watch. Our community financial institutions have released an update to their app, and that app is live today with Apple Watch support. We have 8 community banks and credit unions live in the store, and they were live on the day that the Apple Watch was launched. There were 10 Apple Watch bank or CUs live with Apple Watch in the store on the day that the Apple Watch launched, 8 of them were Malauzai-powered banks. They were community financial institutions, yet again, out-innovating the big banks.
Thank you, Danny. And that's really the message is, it's a pretty simple demo, watch banking, maybe some of you have seen it, but this is live. And the fact that these tides have changed and community banks now have access to a slew of vendors who can provide this amazing functionality at a rate and at a pace that is better and faster than the big banks are able to provide. And these partnerships, are not to be taken lightly. And we broke convention by having them up here on stage. We're proud to be able to work with companies like this. And this is what provides great solutions and great experiences for your consumers. Community banks and credit unions out innovating, delivered through tremendously strong partnerships with the best vendors in the market. Thank you.